Well, thank you for joining us at noon. I'm Jurnee Taylor, and we're going to go straight out to the weather garden where we have meteorologist Simone Thomas. Simone, today is about the last few days we're going to get where it's decent outside, I would say.
Yeah, you can definitely already start to feel the humidity out here today, but as we get closer to your Juneteenth weekend, things get hotter, and in the end, it's still going to feel muggy outside. Now, let's take a quick look at radar across the state. Not much happening. We are seeing a few storms moving into northwest Arkansas, maybe some stray storms developing in west central Arkansas. Later this afternoon, though, some of those storms actually moving into our coverage area. When we take a look at visible satellite, you do see those clouds moving into northwest Arkansas with those storms, and a mix of clouds and sun across the rest of the state. We're already seeing temperatures in the middle to upper 80s. Definitely feeling warm out there. 87 in the capital city, 88 in Arkadelphia, and 85 in Pine Bluff through the afternoon. Again, like I said, we're going to see some of those storms that are coming into northwest Arkansas move through north central Arkansas. Our two high resolution models disagree a little bit on the timing, but we do know some storms are coming through. We'll talk more about the rest of today and the rest of the week in your 7-day outlook.
All right, Simone, thank you. Well, this morning, Grant Hardin made his first court appearance in an Izard County courtroom since his capture following his nearly 2 weeks on the run from prison at the North Central Unit in Calico Rock. The former police chief appeared via Zoom to enter a not guilty plea on second-degree escape charges in front of a judge that was Judge Tim Weaver. He was serving time for murder and rape when he escaped on May 25th. TV11's Carter Thweet will have the full breakdown on Hardin's day in court tonight at 5 and 6. Well, now at noon, the search for a missing Arkansas 10-year-old who disappeared on a family vacation in Florida is transitioning to a recovery mission. Trinity S. Slinger vanished last Thursday night while swimming off the coast of Destin. Her family from Jonesboro says a strong current swept her away. Local law enforcement are widening the search today using multiple boats, divers, a plane, and a drone to try and locate her. President Trump has returned to Washington to monitor the latest developments between Israel and Iran. He left the G7 summit in Canada earlier as the conflict enters its 5th day. More than 200 people in Iran have been killed so far, and at least 24 have been killed in Israel. Natalie Brand has the latest from the White House.
A cloud of black smoke billowed over the central Israeli city of Herzliya as Iran and Israel continue to trade strikes, while Israel's air defense is intercepting many of the missiles. Some were getting through. An Iranian missile slammed into a block of apartments Monday.
I'm not prepared. Israelis don't want terror. We want peace.
The Israeli military says it continues to target military sites in Iran. The blasts on Monday also shook Iran state TV during a live broadcast. President Trump on social media urged people in Tehran to evacuate.
I just want people to be safe.
The president, speaking to reporters on Air Force One this morning, said he decided to leave the G7 summit early to monitor and discuss developments in person.
The Pentagon has increased its defensive posture in the region, saying protecting American forces is the top priority. But officials tell CBS News the U.S. is not joining Israel offensively in its military operation.
President Trump said he wants what he called a real end to Iran's nuclear program.
Look at it better than ceasefire. We're not looking for a ceasefire. Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. It's very simple.
At Iran's border with Iraq, CBS News' Holly Williams spoke to Iranians who are stockpiling food and gas, some saying they believe the Iranian regime is frightened. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Well, heads up if you drive through Southwest Little Rock this evening, RDOT is holding a public meeting to discuss changes for a busy stretch on Stagecoach Road. RDOT wants to add a center turn lane between Otter Creek and Baseline, but before they move forward, they want to hear from drivers. You can weigh in at Life Church of Little Rock on Stagecoach Road. That meeting runs tonight from 4:30 to 6:30. They'll also take online comments through July 2nd. Well, the Diamond Hogs live to see another day at the College World Series. Yesterday, Arkansas not only got the win, but made history along the way. And THV11's Nick Luttrell was there to see it all go down. Nick?
Well, the Razorbacks did a little bit more than just surviving and advancing in yesterday's 3-0 shutout win over Murray State. They did it behind the legendary performance of Gage Wood, the 11th no-hitter in Arkansas baseball history. He also set a strikeout record, 19 strikeouts for the Batesville native, making it one of the most memorable performances in Arkansas sports history.
It was really special, I'd say, I think, for him to do that and just be able to catch the last ball and give him a big hug. It was awesome. I think everybody's really fired up for him.
No, there was no chance he was coming out after 8, and he did a super job, man. I'm so proud of him and proud of the team bouncing back after a tough loss the other night. Game had a lot of hype. Didn't go our way, but we're still here. We still have a chance.
And DVH said it there. The performance from Wood was nothing short of incredible, but maybe most importantly, what he did for his team. Got them a win and got them a little bit of momentum if they want to make any kind of run in these next few days to make it out of the losers bracket and make it on the National Championship Series. Reporting from the College World Series, I'm Nick Luttrell, THV 11 Sports.
Well, it's the last week of the THV 11 Summer Cereal Drive, and Tom and the team are now focused on the stops in Central Arkansas. Today, Tom is in Hot Springs, and they have a tough act, might I add, to follow after yesterday in North Little Rock. Tom, I see you got Rolly there. I hope he has some cereal with him because it's a lot of pressure going on now.
Oh, yeah, I tell you what, it's been a great day here so far in Hot Springs. I think you're going to be impressed with the numbers. I am joined by Rolly Sinatra Hoyts. Yeah, how are things at the Copacabana?
They're doing great. Table number 1 waiting for you. Come on down. We still got another 25 minutes to turn in all the cereal and get the VIP treatment from you, Tom.
You bet. Rolly lives here in Hot Springs, so he gets kind of the Vegas-y kind of feel with the casino, but what we really want is you. Why don't you come join us, bring the kids, drop off a box or 2 of cereal, make a cash donation, and at the very end, Rolly will find out how much Hot Springs has gathered for the cereal drive.
There's so much momentum going on from what you did yesterday in North Little Rock and all the smaller towns in the previous 2 weeks. You can really feel it building up. And I'm counting on Spa City and the whole area to come on out and help us out with this and meet our goals.
You going to leave us with Fly Me to the Moon, or do you want to hold on?
We'll let you.
We'll
do a duet. It'll be great.
All right, we're going to go back. No, we won't. We're going to go back to Jurnee in the studio.